Hello there, welcome to another episode of World of Tanks with Ungainly Titan. And yes, it's a Tuesday, but it's a World of Tanks video. Mostly because I didn't have any other content to show. I've been playing World of Tanks and then I've been doing other stuff in the real world. And the other thing I've been doing a bit of is XCOM, Enemy Unknown, but I'll get back to that in a moment, just to get this over with early. I think Wargaming have supported the initiative by Prosflies, is it? I'm not sure, Proflex, Prophet of Cannabis and Halo Pro 058 with regard to the WOT Help Clan and training for new players that are seeking out training, both on the Xbox and on the PlayStation 4. In that they've pinned a thread on the newcomers forum. So I'm going to have a link to the WOT Help Clan, a link to their clan page. I'm going to put a link to the newcomers forum. I'm going to put a link to this thread that's pinned, so that anybody who was watching this video who would like help from an expert on some aspect of the game, feel free to go to those locations and get in contact with the various people, and they should put you in touch with somebody who would spend time with you in the training rooms, or perhaps on random battles, platoon with you, and talk you through how to improve your game. I will also add this to the World of Tanks tips series, and I will go and edit, online, just add a link from the various World of Tanks tips series videos to this particular video, so that anybody watching that early in the video will be able to find out that there's an updated information, an updated location for help and further information about World of Tanks and improving your game. Looking back at the World of Tanks tips series, I didn't really realise that it was a year ago. It came as a bit of a shock that I started making those videos last July, 12 months. They're kind of a mixed bag in terms of success. They're among my most watched. The most watched videos I have are the Fantasy Grounds videos, in terms of number of views and number of minutes watched. And the next, the tip series is in between. Some of them are better, should we say, than some other videos in the Fantasy Grounds series. The other thing is the Fantasy Grounds series seems to be a bit more successful in that there's better audience retention. That is, people actually watch the Fantasy Grounds videos for longer, more of them, and those ones that watch it for longer tend to watch it at the end, whereas most of the World of Tanks tip series, the audience just drifts off over the course of the video until very, very few people actually watch them right through to the end, out of the total number of people who watch them. So, success-wise, you could say it's a bit of a mixed bag, and it possibly affects the channel, I don't know, maybe in a negative way, because they're my popular uploads, so people go and look at them if they go to the channel page. But then how many people find me through the channel page? I don't know. It seems to be fairly small. Most people seem to find me through random searches, and usually they're searching for other stuff. I think the most amusing one was the KV videos, where they're actually looking to hack their Xbox, or their Xbox 360, and spoof it to get on to get banned and Xboxes back onto the Xbox Live again and stuff like that. Which then brings me up to, I suppose, the next thing that I want to talk about is what to do on a Tuesday nights. And well, I can continue doing what I'm doing, which is basically a mixed bag of whatever is available, whatever things that I've been doing during the week that I have videoed, recorded, and edited into something suitable to show up on a Tuesday night. The other thing is that I am going to solicit feedback. Those of you who do watch my videos, is there anything in particular you would like to see more of? See more World of Warplanes, more World of Warships, more, I don't know, Worms. I loved Worms. I played Worms to death at one point. Not one of the more recent editions, but one of the the older versions on the Xbox. But anyway, that's another day's work. And I still went online, played multiplayer, and somebody just handed me my ass. Their ability with the rope was just unreal. Anyway, on that aside, I would be interested in your views if there's anything in particular that people want me to do, or a game that people think that I might be interested in. I know I have a lot of stuff in my Steam library that I haven't, played. Someone was giving me gifts, some of them I've bought and not played. Quite a few of those actually are board game ports. Things like Lords of Waterdeep, and which I intend to play at some point. I mean, I think the board game is brilliant. It's one of the best board games Wizards of the Coast brought out. I don't have a copy myself, otherwise I would have done a board game review of it. But I must actually get around to play it. The other one is Twilight Struggling, which I played the board game version of, and it's really, really good game. I would recommend it highly as a two-player. It's not exactly a war game, but it's kind of a war game proportions in terms of the time and the rules complexity invested. However, and there are also games on my Xbox that I'm kind of holding off on because I know that they are upgrading the local area. I know that I'm going to get better broadband sometime in the future, and it would be, I think, fun to actually stream playing some of these games. I'm pretty inept at them. I'm talking about games like Tomb Raider and Thief and stuff like that. Started playing Thief and I got stuck at one point, but I am terrible at those games. But I'd love to play Thief, for instance, and do it with the absolute maximum of sneakiness and minimum of actually killing anybody. That would be my objective, to play Thief. And yeah, I'm pretty terrible at those kind of games, but I think it'd be fun to stream it. Whether it'd be fun to watch it is another day's work. I also, I have realised that I've garnered quite a few subscribers over the last year as well. And everybody's welcome, and I'm delighted to see more people on the channel, more people subscribe, more people watching my content. It is gratifying to have people watch your content. I mean, it's one thing to be putting up videos because one enjoys it, and it kind of does force me to look at my games and say, yeah, I could improve this, I could do better here and stuff like that. But it is what's the word? It is a great pleasure, so to say, for people to find that people are entertained by your offerings and that they enjoy your content. But I would like to see more comments, more feedback. I know someone, Jono, I think it was, in a couple of months ago, actually, at this point, made a comment about platooning, and I would be very open to platooning. But I only think I know the gamer tag of one person, and he lives on the west coast of the US. So he's, I'm mostly in bed when he's awake, and vice versa. So it's very hard to get us on the same thing. We have platooned a couple of times, not to any great or epic results, but it was fun. And I'd certainly be open to platooning with more people, and I know that a few of the subscribers are World of Tanks fans. Obviously, they're here for the World of Tanks content, so I would definitely be interested in platooning with people. If they let me know their game tags, I could add myself as followers to them, and therefore hopefully Xbox Live would notify me when people are online. I'd also be interested in knowing where my subscribers, the people who watch the videos, are from. I mean, give a shout out. What part of the world? I mean, it doesn't have to be precise. North America is good enough, or East Asia, or China. I don't need to know the exact village or your latitude and longitude coordinates down to the meter resolution. Big mistake here on the game. I should not have hung around waiting for that T-29 to come up and show itself. The T-29 was smart enough to hang around and wait for its friends to show first. That comment was interjected for those of you who have been ignoring my wittering and just watching the actual game, which I thought was actually, well, it was an exciting game. And I did mess it up I made the cardinal mistake of allowing my general location to be identified, and I knew what I was doing once I saw the light tank after me. I was hoping that I could get around the corner quickly enough to get a shot at him, so I go into the low ground here and go for a quick turn, hopefully that I get the shot off, but he has no hit points, he goes for Bran. And that does for me in the game. So yes, feel free to comment in any of my videos, anything you want to say, or things that I messed up, mistakes that I've made, ways that I could play my game better. All of it would be I'd be interested. I don't know if I can get much better, but I can give it a go. I'm not to say that I'm a good or top drawer player or anything like that, but I do think that I might have hit my peak. So thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, share the video. I will catch you all again soon. Bye for now.